Hey, it's been a while. Hi. Um, don't get your hopes up for the stream tonight because it's gonna be real short. Um, because I like to talk about my trip. Ignore the fact that my PS2 says free McBoot on it. Um, don't worry about that. We're not delving into free McBoot land today. Hi, Blondie. Are you doing double stream duty? Because I know Scott's streaming right now, and I can't stay and watch. Damn it. But yeah. You probably see from the game list. This is actually the single. Yeah, this is the only game I got when I was away in France. From there specifically, but for some reason, this game store. Why is that cropped so weird? Oh, is this gonna be one of those weirdo games? See, look, like, wait, why is that fucked up? What? Stand by, something's wrong. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that looked off. Okay, that should be better. So I'm gonna talk about France while playing Shadow Hearts Covenant, or excuse me, in game it's called Shadow Hearts 2. Yet the cover says Covenant. Did I already get ripped off? I don't know. So anyways, this game is not a PAL copy. This is an NTSC copy that just happened to be in this French game store. And it cost me less than what it normally goes for on eBay. So what a fucking miracle that is. Anyways, I'll be honest right now, we're gonna be ignoring the hell out of this game. This is just gonna be background noise. So I'm actually gonna lower the game volume a tad bit. But I gotta say, my trip to France, it wasn't like this in game, by the way. It's a trip I don't think I'm gonna forget for a very long time. Yeah, my trip. I missed my cats, Varian. You're probably well aware that I missed my cats so much. It was nice seeing them again when I got back. Yeah, thanks, Blondie, for the cat brigade there. But yeah, 2 whole weeks in France. Have never left North America before. I've been out of the United States before. I've been to Canada a few times, obviously. But in terms of leaving this time zone, going across the ocean to a whole new continent, new experience for me, and it was both exciting and terrifying because I don't speak French. And I'll tell you right now, I got some basics like thank you and hello, like bonjour and merci. That's it. Those are like the only 2 words I would say. And then I had to have Varian basically be my translator. It was so embarrassing. Because, like, a lot of the times when we were both going out, doing stuff, I basically would just say bonjour and then not move my mouth ever again. Just stay silent. It's so... other languages are hard, as you can tell. Well, I'm happy to say so far the game works. Good to know that I didn't waste 35 euros for a dead disc. By the way, this is a 2-disc game. Yeah, very, and I'm so sorry. If I was more fluent in French, I would pretty much do it full stop, but I struggled. I was too afraid. None of the French retained after your 9 years of French classes in school. Wow. Yeah, Zero. I think it was Zero or no. Was it Zero or you that told me? No, I think it was Zero. Mentioned on Discord about Canadian French being different. So yeah, even then I wouldn't know Canadian French. We avoid Quebec, right? Or at least Zero says fuck Quebec. I don't know. Now, forgive me if I miss some details. There's like some details about the trip that I know I'm gonna forget. But there's also things I'm excluding on purpose for privacy reasons, but you guys are gonna get the general idea of like what happened on the trip. I will say, the 8.5-hour flight to Paris, I actually had to take some connecting flights. The connecting flights themselves were like the shorter ones. The longest flight was, of course, the one going to Paris and whatnot. But man, that first long flight, I want to say it almost kicked my ass, but I think I managed okay. I wasn't the most comfortable, but I found ways to distract myself thanks to the Switch, my phone, all that stuff. Sleep, of course. But what was... Oh, right. On that first flight to Paris, because of how long it was, there was like, you know, meals you can, like, they give you, and there's the whole thing about airplane food being fucking awful. Uh-oh. I missed an opportunity for the fart reverb there. Damn it. Is it too late? Yeah, okay. It's gone. Why is this... now the game is distracting me. Okay, bye. No big difference from Canadian and French accent, or Canadian French and regular French, aside from the accent? Really? Okay. Maybe you should inform Zero of that or something. But anyways, the,
That's as much much as I can.
The airline flew. What flew? Wow. Amazing. I did not get sick on this trip.
Koenig, you were found by the Metz Highway, along with Sergeant Robert and 8 survivors.
Yes, sir.
But the stuff I had on the flight wasn't the worst thing ever.
Quite a story.
It
But it
was
seems we'll have to
edible,
General,
I guess.
just give me another.
Lieutenant!
I'll just say right now, I had a overall worse meal on the long flight back home.
Karen, I've
Um,
already decided to do that.
but that's mainly because of the side stuff.
I'm sending you
like,
back to that.
There was
village.
like a small muffin
this
or
time you'll
pastry
need
or
to
something
guide.
that I'm just like, no, I don't want
Me, a
that.
guide?
Some
Our
weird other
forces
shit.
invaded France from the north.
But the flight to
They
Paris,
managed to push
I
back the Western
had
front
like
beyond the Meuse
what,
River.
chicken and rice,
But that village
and
alone was
they had a
stubbornly
brownie,
refused
and I'm
to
like,
surrender
yeah,
to
but
us.
the
continues
dessert
to remain
to Paris was
outside
better
of
than the
Paris
one coming
grasp.
back. But
Dom Remy may be beautiful,
yeah.
but it has
I mean, I wouldn't
absolutely no
call the
strategic
airline
value
food
to us.
amazing or anything.
But for the honor of the Empire, we must not allow anyone.
But,
Or
you know,
anything
it was
to
fine. It was
stand
tolerable, and it
against
did
us.
not make me sick, so that's a plus.
Even if we have to face a demon itself. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly. What's the deal with airline food?
This is Cardinal Nicholas Conrad. He's come all
It's
the way
like,
from the Vatican.
the thing is on Discord, Danny was informing me that, like, it's gonna, like, airline food is, like, the joke about airline food is, like, legit because it's just legit bad. Yeah, here I am saying, like, oh, maybe my taste buds are the worst in the world because I didn't think it was that bad. But, I mean,
1915.
what do I know?
Early spring. The world is in the middle of a huge upheaval.
Whose voice is this, by the way? This
It
voice
started
actor
with a
sounds
single
so
shot,
familiar.
And the fire of war spread within a single instant.
I should know this voice actor's name.
All of Europe was engulfed. And the struggle soon grew into the first worldwide war the human race had ever known. From a corner of this battlefield, our story
Don't gaslight
begins.
your own taste buds as world's worst. Oh, I'm not doing that. I like what I eat and hate what I don't like in terms of food. But I'll be talking about food a little more as we get into the more about the France trip, because I got things to say about French McDonald's and French Burger King. Let me tell you. Oh boy.
Yup.
Yep. Sure thing. But man, let me say, finally getting to my final destination and meeting Varian for the first time, which is the reason why I went to France, by the way. Amazing. What's wrong with French McDonald's? No spoilers. In chat, please. I'll explain some stuff. Don't worry. I'll explain. But just a great feeling meeting up with Varian. It was all nice. It felt so nice and wholesome. And got to do a lot of walking. I think in general we did a lot of walking. Because I can't rent a car in France. That would probably bankrupt me. So a lot of our transportation was walking, and then in one rare instance, or like one only instance actually, we paid for a bus, but that was for like just spending a whole day in a completely different town doing fun stuff. Oh man, I know I'm gonna miss talking about shit. It always happens when I'm recapping stuff. It happened with Colossal Con. It's gonna happen with France. Let me tell you. Funny enough, this game takes place in Europe, so maybe this is relevant.
Is this your first time at the Vatican?
Yes.
I'll tell you right now, I did not go to the Vatican or anything.
Before we go to Dom Remy,
Hi, Kane. Things are all right.
there's a certain item that I must have in order to complete this mission.
A certain item?
Yes, a sort of good.
I will say though, took a lot of photos.
criticisms.
That's where we're going now?
Yes,
and,
it's inside the Poina Tower.
It was nice looking at like the architecture and everything. Even though in general, a lot of the sightseeing, I got photos specifically for Tiger because
Dangerous heresy
she likes that kind of stuff.
others like
And I'm like,
kept in prison.
yeah, look at all this cathedral shit. Isn't it cool? And it is cool.
It's filled with the spirits of those.
The town
mad
was like, the town that Varian lives in is like extremely nice.
That's why it's a
I'd
safe
say
resting
it's
place for the
extremely
item that I
nice.
seek.
But why?
Basically like walking around,
To the top of the
seeing
tower.
a lot of shops and how compact they were.
If you're with me.
Not used to that. I wasn't used to that at all, so I was always just like glancing over, looking at every single one. And of course, there'd be a couple like, oh, here's the shop for nerds. And then of course we go right in just to look around. Including a big anime shop that has Gangnam Style blasting on the speaker near the front door 24/7.
Wait, Lieutenant.
Kane, don't worry about that. I was annoyed in Zero's chat, but I mean, it's for reasons you probably would have figured by just watching the stream. Okay, voice acting budget ran out. This is PS2. But I wouldn't dwell on that stuff. Uh-oh. Alright, teach me about battles. Alright. Use a weapon. Attack target and hit attack. The Judgment Ring will appear. You'll be seeing a lot of it throughout the game. Alright. Colored areas are hit areas. Hit these sections. Red parts are strike areas. Your attack will be more powerful. Oh boy. When the ring appears, the indicator will start to revolve. Press X button and stop it in the colored area. Okay. If normal attacks using weapon, number attacks you can perform is the same number as hit areas. You don't think you don't think the town would be nice if I had to drive around? I mean, true. I saw how the roads were. Speaking of roads, I feel stupid. I legit thought France was one of the countries where you had to drive on the left side of the road, but here we are where like cars are like the same as the US in terms of like where the driving seat is, aka on the left side of the car, and then they're driving on the right side of the road. I'm like, wait, it was supposed to. Yes, good job. The air juggle. All right, special abilities. Try using white magic and blessed light. Judgment Ring also appears here. Green parts are called step areas. They don't affect the ability strength, but you do have to hit them. Blue modulate areas that determine strength. Hit them in the latter half for increased power. Okay. I like how it says try using it, but it's automatically doing it for me. There are other types of rings that appear. Try to hit everything. Got it. Oh. So you can air juggle them too. Gotcha.
Well, that's that, I guess.
But I will say, like,
Those were easier
if
than
it
most.
wasn't for
You all right?
I'm
what I
fine.
do at work, I'm trying to find the right word for it, but if it wasn't for like the shit I do at work, I probably wouldn't have been so used to walking around a bunch. Doesn't mean I didn't get tired from walking, and you know, since Varians was like pretty much with me the whole time, like can't account for how tired he would get for walking and everything. But I don't know. So it's going to be hard for me to do things like on a day-by-day basis, because I'll say right now, there were a couple days where we just like stayed at the apartment and just hung out and did whatever. Usually those would be days where it rained. You're still recovering from walking so much your back and legs were still killing you. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, how to do combo? Okay, here's the combo. So first party member attacks. If the hit class combination good, combo will flow in. All right, normal high angle. Succeed, and then you have to press the same button as the one show. Okay. That's neat. How has my holiday been? I said, like, I'm talking about the holiday right now, in fact. I, like, in general, very good. Very memorable, very good. It's gonna stick with me for a very long time. And today, doing fine. Fine enough to stream. Okay. That's the combo. Thank you. How about we combo again? All right, do it. Yeah. Good job.
I pray for their souls.
Is there anything you guys are interested in hearing about, like where I went? Because we could ignore the stuff where we went, where I say stuff like, "Oh, well, we went grocery shopping." We could ignore that, because of course we would have to do that. Oh, shit's locked. We have to do that to pretty much, you know, stay fed and stuff. That way we didn't always have to go out and eat, even though we did go out and eat quite a bit, I'd say. Did I go to the beaches? Nope. No beaches. But yeah, we can talk. Hi, Jackie. We can talk about the zoo. That counts as a beach because we were near a lake. Any interesting food? Varian gave me a legit croissant. Does that count as interesting food? I can't think of anything like extravagant. I mean, the closest thing to extravagant is sushi, but I've had sushi before. So does that count? I don't know. Yeah!
Here it comes.
Get fucked.
May they receive God's mercy.
Yeah, so I actually took Varian on a sushi date. We kind of had to look for a good place to go. Because there were actually quite a few options.
Noblemen lost in battle. Tragic
We settled on what was called like Okinawa. I forget the full name, but it had the name Okinawa in it. It was primarily sushi on the menu.
What is it?
But there was some other stuff too. So we ordered some like salmon sushi, a couple variants of that. Varian got tempura shrimp.
Could it have been because
Had some yakitori. I'll tell you right now, the yakitori we got was fucking delicious.
That may be part of it.
It was like 2 like chicken yakitori or teriyaki chicken
was
yakitori, and then the other was like beef and cheese fondue.
Interesting word.
Good shit. I'd say like overall the stuff we all got.
He seems.
Yeah, the egg rolls. The egg rolls was basically just like sushi, like a sushi roll, but it was wrapped with egg, like base, like, you know, cooked egg instead of like the seaweed wrap. And then, yeah, I mean, just general sushi stuff that we all kind of like, between the two of us, we kind of like picked through, because I knew my options more than Varian did, because he hasn't had sushi that much, but based on like what we got, I think it's safe to say, and you can say it in chat too, that you pretty much liked mostly everything, and that made me pretty happy because it was all good. I would go there again if I went back to Claremont. No, I know you've had sushi before, but you haven't had it as often as me. I'm not saying it was your first time. I'm just saying you've rarely had it. Oh, can we acknowledge this dude's running an animation? His jog. It's starting to distract me. Ooh, last frame, damn. Yeah, sushi is expensive. That's not just a France thing. There we go.
Keep your eyes where they belong.
Okay, she's gonna have to heal. Not a lot of mana left. I used a lot for the tutorial. 50 MP, that's a lot. I have 9 of them though. Fuck it. But yeah, good place. We did have sushi another time with this other place that was a lot smaller. Only because it was like one of the only places nearby that would sell takoyaki, and I fucking love takoyaki. So one day I'm just like, hey, I'll go out and just get some for myself. Varian, you can stay here if you want, because I know you don't want to go out. So I'm like, all right, I'll go get it. I go there, and I will say right now, unfortunately, the store owner didn't know English and only knew French. So I was like, fuck. Thankfully, there was like someone already eating there that did speak some English and was very kind to help me. I was a nervous wreck, and I'm like, fuck. So I go there, and I'm like, okay, I'd like to order takoyaki. And then it's like, nope, too late. If you want to order takoyaki, you gotta order it earlier in the day. Because it's not just this store, but it seemed like a couple of other shops for food places. Like, they'll be open like earlier in the day and then close, and then a few hours later reopen for like the later day, and then close for the day after that. But so I'm like, whatever, I'll just eat here. Well, actually, I didn't end up eating there. I was taking stuff to go, so I ordered like some salmon sushi and ramen. Which, by the way, both were good from there. I quite liked it. The ramen was a little spicy, but I liked it overall when I had it and brought it back to the apartment. Kane, what news? Is this a bit? Nick Cage is going to be in Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I heard that news. Too bad I don't give a shit about Dead by Daylight. And I don't think I ever will care about Dead by Daylight. Apologies. Anyways, so I'm just like, you know what? How about this? Tomorrow, I'll go there early morning tomorrow for like the first bit and try takoyaki again, or like try to order it again, because like, hey, it'll be the right time of day and everything. So go there and Varian's with me this time, because we're actually just spending that day like out, which actually this day was like the last day before I left, which is why like I'm talking about a bunch of shit out of order. So forgive me. It's bound to happen. Go there and I'm like, okay, I like to order the takoyaki. Sorry, you gotta order ahead of time. So I was a little bummed. I wasn't mad, but I was bummed. I was denied my balls twice. I just wanted my balls, chat. That's all I wanted. France can't give me the balls I desire. Please. Yeah, I guess losing my balls does mean this.
Oh, I want to get away. I gotta get away, get away.
Cats after a visit from the vet. All right, thanks, Ring Soul. I didn't even read the dialogue. It's a good thing we're not doing a full playthrough of this game, and this is just testing and shit. But yeah, we got like, instead of the takoyaki, we ate in store or in restaurant. Got sushi again, just a small bit, and some katsudon. I've had katsudon before at other places, which is basically like breaded chicken on top with egg and rice. The katsudon there, good. So even though I didn't get my balls, I at least had good food. So, you know. Kane, what are you referring to? Oh, that one? Oh, right. You want to play it a second time? Or, I mean, we already played it. I guess we can count that as a redeem. By the way, thanks for reminding me. The randomizer is back in effect. I've made some changes, and I will not tell you what those changes are. I wouldn't say it's substantial, but... Yep, okay, so it is working. I increased the price a little bit, and I also increased the cooldown. Instead of 5 minutes, it's now 10 minutes. I think 5 minutes was a little too fast. But I will say, if you want to know any kind of changes, you're going to have to spend those points and see if those changes show up. One other caveat with, it's gone? What do you mean it's gone? It should be, you should be able to use it after 10 minutes. There's no limit. Varian, Here, I've got a compromise. How about this? 7 minutes. 7 minutes, and then you could use the soundboard. Chris. Is 7 minutes better? I am not putting it back to 5. It's the middle ground between 5 and 10, okay? Did it save to 7? It should have saved to 7. Alright, tell me about ring customization. I'm not going to retain any of this info. Why am I doing sexy voice? Oh, no, that was Wesker from Resident Evil 5. He says 7 minutes. It's a reference. 7 minutes, Chris. 7 minutes is all I could spare. Ooh, you can expand strike. That's nice. You can expand areas you're weak at. Nice. That's cool. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough, game. I want to talk a little more about food because there were a couple places we went to. There was like a place called the Columbus Cafe. Ended up going there only once. I would have liked to go there a second time, but we opted for a different spot on another day. But the Columbus Cafe, got myself a milkshake and a I think it was like croissant, egg, bacon, and cheese. The croissant was nice. I liked what I got there. Unfortunately, the cafe got my milkshake order wrong, so I ended up swapping it with like. Did I swap it with your friend Axel, Varian? Because also, I'm sorry if I'm saying it weird like that, but like the 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 stream wouldn't know who Axel is, so I'm kind of elaborating there. Oh, I swapped with you. Right, yeah, because I wanted a vanilla, but they gave me a strawberry for some reason, and they got the wrong size. But traded the chocolate milkshake with me, and that tasted good. No, Blondie, not that Axel. Yeah, Rocket Knight fanboy. This is a normal ring. This is for normal people only. So, in other words, we're not going to use it. Auto ring. You're surprised the text is in English instead of French? No, Nightman, that's the thing. This game is NTSC. A US North American copy was in this French game store. That's why I bought it. Otherwise, I would have bought no games. Because the one PAL region game I wanted, which was Disaster Day of Crisis, saw 3 total copies. The condition was too shitty for all 3, or like incomplete for all 3, that I'm just like, I'm not going to spend my euros on it. But before I talk about game chasing and stuff, because I did buy stuff in France, of course, like this game included. There is also this place called the Bull and Bagel. Had a milkshake there and a Oreo cheesecake. Both were good. Not much to say. There was a nice little like cozy hangout like spot. A lot of the shops and stuff, not counting the mall we went to, well, or malls. We actually went to 2 malls throughout my stay. A lot of the food shops and stuff, like, being so compact, I'm not used to it. Which is why it's really crazy to me and neat. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh. But anyways, French McDonald's and French Burger King. I want to talk about those separately. Bull and Bagel was a lot better before, but they closed and reopened it at a different spot, so it was very lacking compared to how it used to be. Well, that's a shame. How am I gonna deal with this? You know, in some countries, McDonald's sells beer. Is France one of them? I didn't check because I don't drink. But anyways, I wanted to go to McDangle because most other countries outside of the US have like unique menu options alongside the mainstays between all of them. I got myself a meal that cost me like 15 euros. It was like a signature like sandwich. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it had like, it at least had bacon on it. You know what? I know I'm in the middle of a battle, but it's turn-based, so they can wait. I'm gonna look up the French McDonald's menu and tell you exactly what I got. Stand by. Let me look this up. Bet you any money the McDonald's burgers were small as hell. The one I got wasn't small. I'll tell you that right now. It wasn't small. Does this menu not show the signature stuff? Hang on. Okay, it was a signature sandwich. Let me check. Bruh. I can't find it. I'm already giving up. It's not a royal with cheese pulp, okay? I think it was just like essentially a signature Angus or something. Something close to that. It was expensive for what it was, but like I thought it was fine. Like I didn't regret eating it. Maybe you should have gotten something else to like save a little bit of money in comparison, but it was fine. Meanwhile, Burger King, oh, let me tell you. Hey, remember, only a few people here would get this, especially Blondie would definitely get this. Remember Yomacon's worst McDonald's ever? I think we now have a competitor for worst Burger King ever. Yeah, do combo. I love that they get air juggled like it's fucking Tekken or something. But like, so, the Burger King we went to was at the second mall. Was the burger itself flattened and crumbly? No. No, it was something else. Yeah, good damage.
All we can do is go forward.
Great, now I'm gonna have to look this one up. This one was also unique to the menu. That I hadn't seen in the States. Alright, Burger King France. Wait, what the fuck is this? Twitter.com Burger King France. What is this tweet? It just says bacon over and over again. Oh, because they were advertising the weird-ass bacon lover thing. I almost got that, by the way, but I ended up not. I got something else. So, let me double check this one. All right, Burger King France, give me your menu. Are you going to tell me correct stuff? Whopper, 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 Whopper. No, it wasn't Whopper. Oh, it was just a steakhouse. Okay, that one. That was easy to remember. So, I got myself a steakhouse. By the way, alongside McDonald's and whatnot, I also, Varian got whatever he wanted. I know, at least with Burger King, Varian got a kid's meal because it's cheap. I don't blame him. But there's actually a point with that kids meal too, which is actually pretty funny. So when I got my steakhouse, you're gonna love this. It looked okay from the outside. I opened it up and let me tell you, the bacon looked like it was fucking raw. Like, it didn't even look like they cooked the bacon. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So you know what I did? I still ate the burger with everything on it, including the fucking raw bacon. Clearly I'm not dead or sick, so that's good. So that was kind of a like lame bummer. Meanwhile, I think Varian's meal was overall okay, but here's the thing. You know, with kids' meals, you can get toys because, you know, it's for kids. I will say, we were ordering on like the kiosk and whatnot. There was a choice between Boruto toys and something else I don't remember. So it's like, select the Boruto toys. So when we actually got everything, the receipt said like total toys too. So not only, thanks for spoiling Varian. Thanks a lot. You don't understand the buildup. Oh man. So not only did we not get Boruto toys, we got Madagascar stuff. 2 of them. Funny that we got 2 of them because I actually brought one of those home with me and Varian kept the other. No, Varian, you don't remember either. There was a choice between something else and Boruto. Madagascar wasn't on the list at all in the kiosk. It wasn't there. They gave us Madagascar, which didn't match any of the choices. Yeah. I swear. Madagascar wasn't... Are you sure? Either way, they gave us the wrong toy. Despite the receipt saying Boruto on it. And by the way, these toys, they're fucking Pogs. It's a small container of Madagascar Pogs. Amazing. Okay, I do want to combo up. How about... Can we do a knockdown? Ah! I hit the wrong button. I fucked up. Why does this gargoyle have tits? I'll try that again. Never mind. Oh man, I'm doing so bad. Okay, how about we cure?
Give me power.
Yeah, just heal. But anyways, because of all Berserk, is there a tutorial for Berserk? Oh, okay, guess sure. There is no tutorial about Berserk, huh? I'm gonna fix that. Okay. All right, we really got a combo. Don't fuck it up. There we go. Bam. Oh, great. Oh, wow. Good berserk. That fucking killed him. Hell yeah. Good job.
Creatures.
Keep in mind, I'm not saving my progress, so if I do lose, that's the end of the run.
Is that it?
Yes. The ultimate tool for exorcising demons.
But yeah, worst. I would say that's the worst Burger King ever, just because they made my bacon fucking raw and gave us the wrong toy. That's it. That's pretty much the gist of that. Other than that snafu, the food in general that we've had, whether it be something we made at the apartment based on stuff, the groceries and shit we got, overall good shit. How was the weather? Mostly good. There was times where it rained, but like usually when it rained it was kind of chilly, but like temperature in my opinion wasn't too hot. Like, I think it was mostly nice. I wore shorts a lot, so that's good. Based on the forecast, it seemed like it was going to rain a shit ton almost every day. Kind of lucked out that it didn't do that. Oh, cool. They topped me off. Good. So anyways, one of the big things we went to, Varian showed me this park, which is actually in a completely different city. So we took like a 2-hour bus ride to get there. Gotta say, I enjoyed the bus ride in general because, on the route there, got to see like a lot of like beautiful looking hills and everything. And of course, my favorite thing, going through the tunnels. Yeah. Going through the mountains in this like nice, cool, dark orange tunnel. I love that shit. Anyways, this park was huge. Of course, we did a lot of walking as a result of that. Mustache man, please. Johan. But, the main attraction there at the park was the zoo. Unfortunately, according to Varian, a couple of animals that used to be there, like crocodile, lion, I think an elephant, they weren't there. I know. Yeah. However, it was neat seeing... What the fuck? Excuse me? Sorry. I see Ducky Toy and I'm like, sure.
You can't beat us that easily.
Vine Duck, yeah. I guess so. But yeah, it was neat going through the Zool. Zool, excuse me. This ain't Ghostbusters. I really like the zoo. Because I hadn't been... Like, I legit haven't been to a zoo in decades. For real life. So it was neat. I actually got to see a red panda, and I love red pandas. The problem is the red pandas were high up in the tree kind of sleeping, so couldn't really like see it. Scared to see what the duckies are gonna do. Okay, well. That's no good. Shut up about the trees arcade-like graphics. Yeah, get fucked, Duck.
I pray for their souls.
So I actually have quite a few photos from the zoo. I gotta see if there's any good ones. I got some videos too, but I'm not gonna pull any of the videos up. Let's see. Anything notable? Is this? Yeah. Here, I've got one. Check this out. Stand by. Check this one out. Little big. Hold on. God damn it. Yeah, these are big pics. Look at the monkey fella. Who's that guy?
Ass! Fuck!
Monkey. Yeah, monkey's trapped and he's like, ass. I'll show this boy. Hold on. No, I didn't see any sloths. I thought there were gonna be sloths, but this is this guy. Look at him. Bull. That's not a bull. I forget what that is. Yeah, big horns. I know there were zebras. Elephants. We got to see elephants, which means I am now Last of Us. The two on the left look like they merged into a single being, and I hate it. Look at that. Like, it's not the Resident Evil 6 logo. I'll tell you that much. It ain't anything like that. Oh, whoops. I didn't want to pause. Almost a W. No. Well, I mean, my trip was a W, but that joke was an L. Alright. There's the flamingos. Look at all that. Wow. The old army. Now, this is not a... I'll tell you right now, this is not a good photo. But, we were looking at birds in this one spot. It was like a area for birds. I forget what kind of breeder or something. But... Ma, why is there a fucking cat in there? I pointed this out. I don't think this cat is supposed to be there. I'm led to believe that this is a stray that was just spying on the birds. I don't know, man. By the way, this isn't this is not the zoo, but it is part of the park. This is essentially a section of the lake. And there was like a neat little island in the middle of the lake, which if you wanted to get to this island, you would actually, I don't know if we were allowed to boat over to it because you could rent boats. I'm not zooming out. I tried. It's you think it's easy trying to grab the edges in OBS with big images? It's not easy. Here, let me try something with this next one. But anyways, the island in the middle of the lake, more or less. Like I said, I don't know if you could get a boat over there, but you can there's like an underwater walkway you can go through to get to that island. Unfortunately, that walkway did not have windows or anything to see underwater. Probably for structural integrity, of course. Hold on. Chat, I'm trying to find the fit the screen. There we go. That's what I wanted. Smells like piss? I mean, yeah, obviously it smells like piss. But yeah, this is like one of the structures inside. Yeah, I know you're talking about the underwater tunnel. That's why I agreed with you. So yeah, a lot of neat architecture overall when visiting. What I mean, obviously, listen, a dank-looking tunnel like that, someone's bound to piss in it. Whether it be animals or people. All right? I'm not talking about pissing in the lake. That has nothing to do with it. But other... I don't think there's much else I could talk about with the zoo trip. Because after we were done with the park and zoo, we went to that second mall with the worst Burger King ever. And before, like, we kind of just did whatever at the mall to kill time before we had to take the bus back. Because we had to get to the bus station and everything on time. So we don't miss it, of course. Can I tell you how this mall is a fucking scam? And by that I mean you have to pay to use the toilets. Which is funny because the mall closer to where I was staying with Varian and where Varian currently lives, you don't have to pay to use the toilets. I should know. I pissed in the toilets at the mall closer to us. But this other one, no, we had to hold our piss and everything in. I know it's only like 70 cents, but bitch, I can spend the 70 cents on something else. I mean, tell him, Reggie. Tell him right now. I'll play a little more of the game when I'm done with, like, random photos. But yeah, it's just like, why? I guess it's for, like, extra cleanliness and stuff, but, like I said, the other mall, we didn't have to do it. Yeah, so Burger King gave a code so you can, like, use it for, like, a toilet redemption or something, but you would have to, like, use the app. No Johns would mean no toilets. That was us. Please, no Johns. That like, we're not using your toilets. Somehow we managed. And everything. I don't think I bought anything in that mall. Oh, wait, I did. I bought a drink from the store called Normal. I bought a Gatorade. And worst, I almost called it McDonald's. Worst Burger King ever. This is the only money I spent there. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't buy any games or anything remotely close. I did look at the game store there. Kind of just looked around, said like, oh, cool, and then walked out. Oh, yeah. So the other thing with the whole toilet thing, because on the ride to the park, the bus we had actually had a toilet we could use. But then the bus we were taking back didn't. So Varian and I were kind of under the assumption that, hey, we could just use that. And then there was no toilet at all for the bus we took back. That being said, the bus station had a toilet, but I'll tell you right now, when I went to the toilet, I didn't see toilet paper. Any dispenser, nothing. And I'm like, I'm not going to take a shit and not wipe. So I had to hold it in because I was too afraid. Blondie, shut up. The tunnels smelled like piss. Has nothing to do with the toilet situation. Maybe for other people, but not for us. Anyways, that was our trip out to the park and zoo. Aside from the bus, like in order to save a little bit of walking time, we also took a small little train, and that was neat, I guess. Had to pay tickets to obviously use it, but you know. Did I go to France with toiletry stuff? Are you talking about shampoo and toothpaste? The answer is yes. I want to see what I could do with the rings. Oh no, we were fine with toilet paper and stuff. I didn't get wet wipes. I didn't need them. Don't worry about that. You want to know who needed a wet wipe though? I'll tell you. This statue right here needed a wet wipe. Okay. Speaking of parks, there was a Yes, Fat Man Scoop loves it. There was a smaller park closer to where Varian lived, and we went there a few times. Oh, you want AVGN? Okay, Blondie.
Yes! Fuck!
Here you go. Good use of your channel points there. Nice smaller park. Got to see some ducks and swans walking around. Look at these troublemakers. Yeah, nice little park too. Got to chill. I was just happy I was hanging out with Varian. It was a nice experience overall with all that stuff. I'll talk about the mall, not the shitty toilet one that was further away. I'll talk about the mall that was closer to us because I did buy some stuff there, including a candle, like some candles for my mom, which I gave to her for Mother's Day, because Mother's Day was the day after I came back from the trip, and it was like, hey, I got an idea. I'll get something from France and whatnot. Funny enough, the candle was like the only thing the U.S. Border Patrol had to like scavenge my bag for. Like they actually took my bag aside, pulled the candle out, and be like, all right, you're all set. I'm like, thanks, great, awesome, fantastic. And that was shortly after me like freaking out about missing my flight home. But I don't really need to go into that, thankfully. Yeah, I noticed, Kane. Thanks. So there were quite a few like stores we visited, not just within the mall. Like the mall had Lego stores, for example, and some other game, tech, entertainment stores. But even some smaller ones, like I mentioned, the Gangnam Style one. But there was this one geek shop, I guess I'll call it, that we went into. It was me, Varian, and his friend Axel. We were just kind of walking around. Decided to stop in here because I'm like, oh, this looks neat. Funny enough, I actually found an extra large t-shirt that was 10 euros, and I took it. It is a Resident Evil one, and apparently it's from BioWorld Europe, and it's official merchandise. And I'm like, 10 euros for a Resident Evil shirt? Fuck yeah! Even though it's just the Umbrella logo. I mean, yeah. Definitely take that shit. No complaints. Yeah. I haven't worn it yet. It's actually still in its like plastic packaging. But it's here. It is a good pickup. Then there was this other game shop, which I think we stopped by earlier in that day. That's where I got this game. Well, actually, I went in a second time. I saw it the first time, and I was curious, and I'm like, a few days later, I'm like, I want to go back there, and if it's still there, I want to see if I can get it. And I did, and that's why I have it right now. What's my equipment like? That's all I got. How much did I pay? So, the condition is actually quite good for this game. Aside from like the first disc missing some disc art, like it seemed like a small line of it was like chipped off, so you just see like a silver line on it. But clearly it's not affecting how the game's being read right now, because it's functioning just fine, no issues. It cost me 35 euros. Meanwhile, I look at this game on eBay in US dollars, and I'm seeing it listed for at least 80 plus. So I got it for like at least half the price. Shadow Hearts Covenant is not 200. I don't care about mint condition. People are dumb. I care about, at the very least, good. Does it look good or not? If it doesn't need to be mint or sealed, I don't care. I don't care. It's a waste of time. But for general comparison listings for this game... Oh, great. Another one of those. I don't need to worry about that. I basically got it for half the price I'm seeing it listed, which is very good. Can't complain about that. That being said, Shadow Hearts 1 is more expensive than this game right now. So, oops. And considering this is a direct sequel to Shadow Hearts 1, it's like, well, how do I catch up now? Kill all the duckies? Got it. Ah. Nine. Try it again, Karen. Oh, that's fucking me up. I don't think I want to have that. I might have to put her to like allows misses.
Well, now.
world's worst RPG player playing right now, also half paying attention to the game because I'm talking about a trip instead. Fair enough. Give me the practice ring. I will say, I already talked about not being able to get Disaster Dave of Crisis, but most of my gaming stuff I got was actually amiibo based. So I brought home 2 Fire Emblem amiibo, specifically Alm and Celica from Fire Emblem Echoes. And then I also got Skyward Sword Link because, well, A, Tears of the Kingdom, blah, 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 all that shit. What's the phrase? The reprints. A lot of the Zelda amiibo were getting reprinted in anticipation. I did not see Skyward Sword Link on that list. There was Majora's Mask. There was Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess. No Skyward, no 8-bit Link. Hell, no Link's Awakening amiibo or anything being reprinted or whatnot. So I just said, fuck it, and I got it. But also, the same store I got the Link amiibo, there was a Smash Brothers dog tag for €5. And it's got this, like, case for it. And it's for Smash 3DS and Wii U, not Ultimate. This was for, like, an older Smash title. And I'm like, €5 for a Smash souvenir? Sure. One whack, yeah.
You thought you could face me.
What else? Those were the primary amiibo purchases. Shit, I think that's actually it for gaming. Did I get any smaller things? I mean, unless you're counting the Madagascar Pogs from the Burger King kids meal. Technically, the smaller things was the Smash Brothers dog tag and the Mother's Day candle gift. But no, I don't know. I don't think I'm missing anything else. I think those were the primary purchases that weren't food and groceries and transportation, because, you know, I had to pay for the bus and everything for the zoo trip. Because going into the zoo/park was free, but getting to the town we had to have we had to pay for transportation with the bus. So. Yeah, let's see. There were Shadow Hearts Covenant, which we're playing. Dog tag, amiibo. T-shirt, excuse me. I kind of burps. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's legitimately it. See, I didn't spend $300 on video games this time, Blondie. I mean, I spent a lot while I was, like, a lot of my pre-orders came in or whatnot, like Tears of the Kingdom stuff came in while I was away. So I came home to, like, a bunch of mail, like, oh man, so much video games. But I didn't pay in euros, baby. Nope. No. Yeah, no, that was it. I swear I thought I had at least one other thing. But no. No, that's all the gaming stuff I brought home. Oh, as a side note, I did watch the Mario movie again. The second time I watched the Mario movie, I go with Varian and we watch it in French. So, see it the first time in English, watch the second time in French, which was definitely interesting to experience. And you want to know the funniest part? On Mother's Day, before we go out for like Mother's Day dinner or whatnot, my brother came over here before we headed out because he had to get a haircut and whatnot. The funniest part though is like before going out and stuff, what does my brother do? Oh, we're gonna watch the Mario movie, and I'm like, for fuck's sake, I can't do this again. You saw it yesterday? What did you think about it, Blondie? Comparing it to Resident Evil CGI movies and Sonic movies, I thought Mario was fine. I can't compare it to Resident Evil because the only CG movie Resident Evil I've seen was the first one, Degeneration. I haven't seen any of them after that.
I didn't expect much anyway.
Yeah, fuck it. HP values are kind of low right now. Speaking of movies though, I did see 1.5 movies on my flights. I say that because like Mario was the only one I saw while I was in France, but in terms of like the long flight and shit, I actually was bored and watched a movie or something. So here's the thing. I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once. I really like that movie actually, but on the way to Paris, I saw like the first half of the movie, then stopped. And then on the flight back home from Paris, I continued where I left off from what I remember and then watched the rest of it. So that was a way to watch it instead of just starting over. Then on my flight home from Detroit, you know, after getting back through like Border Patrol, etc., I saw a majority. I didn't get to finish it, but a majority of the first Mission Impossible movie because I had actually never seen the movie before. So that was interesting. It's too bad during like a good majority of Mission Impossible, airline air pressure decided to say, hey, fuck your right ear. You're gonna just not hear shit correctly. So that didn't help. Had to deal with fucked up air pressure in my right ear for a good while. I'm fine now, but I was just like, which is funny because like every other flight, I did not have that problem actually. I just had sore butt from sitting a lot and whatnot and all that shit. Varian, if you're here, is there anything I'm forgetting about staying in France? I want to say I covered all the bases because a lot of it is just like walking around, going to stores, going to the mall. Oh, right. There was one other place. I don't count it as food because, Baby Ducks. Oh, I count that with the little park. I don't know if I have a photo of the baby or good photo of the baby ducks. I showed the swans, but, let me try this one. No, that's the fish. That is the fish. Wrong one. Shit. shit. Did I only get it on video? Oh, wait. Is this a baby duck? That's a baby duck. Yeah, baby. Baby ducks. Great. You made me forget what I was actually going to bring up. Oh, right. No, I got it now. It's where I took the Reggie pick with the No Johns. There is this small gaming joint called the Checkpoint where you could play like tabletop games and stuff. And uh-oh!
What up, Internet?
SCR, thanks for the raid. I'm talking about France right now while playing a game that takes place in Europe. And by play, I mean staying in the pause menu. But the Checkpoint was a place where you could play. There was like a lot of Nintendo Switches and TVs set up, or you could play tabletop stuff. You can guess the Switch game that everyone was playing. It's called Smash Brothers, which we played at one point. Played with Variant's friends when we all went the second time. But the first time we went, played some. We played card games the both times we went, but first time played. There was this like bird game that I had to learn the rules of, and we were kind of getting salty about it because we kept seeing the same fucking bird over and over, and it was making us run out of room on the table. There was a Cyanide and Happiness card game that we played. And then there was this one picture game. I forget the name of it, where you kind of just have to vaguely describe a picture on a card, and then everyone kind of has to like guess it as well as put their own cards down based on the description. I'm kind of like vaguely explaining the rules, but it was neat playing the card games. No, not Guess Who. If Guess Who was there, I would have legit pulled that out and be like, hey, we're playing this. But a lot of the other board games or card games I saw there were a little too complicated for us, and we're just like, we need to find something simple, something that's not gonna make us get spreadsheets out, essentially. Oh, Blondie, I never got to show this. This is for you. French Time Splitters Future Perfect. I saw this at the game store I got Shadow Hearts from. And of course, Les Simpsons Le Jeu for the PSP. I did see Castlevania 64 at the one store, and it had the cooler cover art. Like the European cover art looked cooler in my opinion. I will say there were some complete in-box games there for retro stuff that are obviously stupid expensive, so it's not just an American thing. Obviously. I didn't even want to look at those. Man, I don't know what else I'm missing. I think that was the general trip, because everything else I would describe is, I guess, just mundane or normal. The stuff I mentioned with the zoo, the traveling, the worst Burger King ever, hanging out with Variant's friends, playing card games, playing Smash or whatever. Give me a battle. I like these traps that are gonna send out the deadly rubber ducks. Eh.
I pray for their souls.
A nice level up. I don't know. Is Shadowheart 1 the one with the kid holding a woman on the front cover? Yep, that's the one. That one costs more than this game right now. For my region. Like, I'm seeing it go for 130 US plus. Whereas this one, it was around the 80 range. I still got this cheaper, though. Nearly 180. Yeah, that's why I say, like, I see 180, but I also see 130 for the same condition and amount of stuff in it, like the book and everything. That's why you got to keep digging. Because you can see the same shit and then someone's, like, overpricing it. Oh, baby, a triple. Still not enough to kill it.
You can't beat us that easily.
That being said, if we're talking about the Shadow Hearts franchise, Koudelka for PS1 is the most expensive. And guess who already owns it? Yeah. Pretty much. I got it before it hiked up. And even then, it still cost me quite a bit back when I got it in Canada. But no, I think I'm out of stuff to talk about, shockingly enough. I mean, there's some things I could talk about regarding coming back home, or at least some other stuff I saw. Not necessarily, well, actually this was still within France, but I want to show some context real quick. This right here, this is the Paris airport I was at. Let me put that in. Oh, you could just control F that. Okay, cool. That looks neat. I like how that looks. Time for me to walk down and go, why is there a fucking PS5 here? Sure. Okay, I guess there's some other stuff. Why is there Simpsons arcade games? Yeah. Just like two separate arcade areas. Let me tell you right now, I tried playing Simpsons. See that stick on the left? It is broken. Like, these things are not maintained at all. Stick doesn't do shit. The buttons don't do shit. Like, I could, like, for example, I put Marge and Homer on. Like, Marge left, Homer right. Marge's buttons didn't work. Or, like, only one of her buttons worked. Homer could move and then jump, but not attack. But Marge could attack, so it's, like, basically unplayable. Disappointed. There was even Marvel vs. Capcom 1. Unplayable. Like, all these things, like, almost didn't fucking work. Nothing fucking worked. Oh, are you ready? You guys ready for a dumb joke? Animal Crossing New Leaf? More like Animal Crossing New Ass! Anyways. Well, you found one of the new things with the fucking randomizer. You finally landed on one of them. You landed on Slow Fat Man Scoop. Congratulations, you did it. I was taking a sip and I almost choked. How dare you? I'm doing one last skim through my photos, which, again, a lot of these were location shots and the zoo. What do you win? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Yeah, shit. Chat, I don't think I'm missing anything else. I ran out of things to talk about with France. Shocking, I know. But, I guess the last thing I can say is that I had a great time. Obviously, getting there was really expensive. But my brother was very kind to help pay for the flight. And then, of course, I had all my own personal funds that I was able to use thanks to work and whatnot. I was able to get paid like the day before I came back home to the States. So at least on the last full day I was there, I got a little extra money to do stuff. Be able to be like, okay, I could just buy like something to eat, shit, whatnot. But yeah, I really appreciate Varian for allowing me to stay at his apartment for the whole stay there. Love you. And if I'm able to afford it again, I would love to come back. Do I plan on getting married? I don't think that's the question for the stream. I mean, I am wearing a ring right now, if that helps.
Stop. It's dangerous to leave now.
But why?
He has come.
He just phases into existence.
Show your true self, demon of Domremy. I've been wanting to meet you, Godslayer.
All those dead soldiers outside. Are you the one who killed them?
That's right. You see, I don't want any witnesses to what is about to happen here.
Give me the girl.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Come and take her. If you can.
Yeah.
You. Give me Jean.
Nikolai?
Lenny!
Yeah, Homer? Oh, that's not Lenny. That's a big guy.
You're late again.
Relax. I had a stubborn sergeant to deal with. Stop right there. One dumb move and the girl here dies.
Go
Okay.
ahead. Then you'll die next.
I wouldn't expect any less. That's exactly what makes my long search for you worthwhile.
You've been looking for me?
I was ordered by the Lord to destroy a certain traitor. A man who brought God down from heaven and tried to lay waste to the world.
Oh, chat.
But before
Sorry
I
to
go,
interrupt this
a
cutscene
man
with me talking,
with the power of a demon
but
defeated that traitor, and the God
I gotta
who
give a
brought
shout
down
out to
from heaven.
Varian
Yes,
one last
It
time
was you who did it.
for helping me 100% Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Because I actually hadn't done that,
I'm glad to finally meet you.
but I just said, hey,
the man who stole
I
my
feel like
place.
doing it, and the game has co-op
Before you
support.
grow into a problem for
And
me,
then we did it.
traitor Albert Simon, I'll root you out.
So,
like the
hooray.
deed you are.
Who are you guys?
That's like
We
the
are
second
Sapiente's
Kirby game I own that I 100%.
We alone possess the right, new hope
The first
to
being
guide us
Star
through the
Allies,
20th
although
century.
Never heard of
I
you.
don't know how many more updates released when I got that,
Once
so
we
maybe it
destroy you,
revoked my
gods,
100%.
The world will learn our
I haven't gone back and checked. But Forgotten Land,
your life
good to go. Yeah.
will be our ticket to renown.
And I know, like, we, Varian and I also played some Super Mario Party. Not Mario Party Superstars because you can't play as Bowser in that one. Stupid game. And of course Mario Kart 8.
Hey there, she changing sides on us?
She's nothing to us. She's merely a tour guide. She'll die here along with the others.
Who are you, really?
By the way, those subtitles did not match. He
Thanks
changed
for
the
being
script
us
just a
here.
little bit.
You might have made a fine ally. It's really quite sad.
Let that girl go. Or else.
Yeah, or else what? You gonna shoot her too? Huh? Brad?
Yeah. Why is there a monster dabbing in the background? Good question. Oh, that's not good.
What the hell?
I just realized that that dude has RE2 original Leon hair.
The hell is this?
You know the one. Back when Leon was a redhead.
Supper's ready. Mama made it.
They got a wolf too.
Here, it's still warm.
Thanks. He really likes you, doesn't he?
Yeah, we've been together ever since Papa died.
Yeah, munching.
Wow, up until now, he's never taken food from anyone but me. I wonder if they'll come back.
They will.
They always
They
do.
left soldiers alive in the town? I wonder what they want with the village anyway.
Huh.
Oh, sorry, chat. I need to know if there's a game or a boss up next. Because, I do have to get going. I have work tomorrow. Oh, okay, we're just with the dog. Yeah. Blanca. Wait, this ain't Street Fighter. Cool. We get to leave off with the wolf staring at us. Look at that. Yeah! Yeah! Woo woo woo. Love it. All right. I think, yeah, that's gonna have to be our stopping point. I think I'm positive I covered the big points regarding the France trip. But yeah, it was like, quite frankly, an amazing 2 weeks. It's crazy how I managed despite not doing good with the language, but again, Varian was very kind, helping me out with a lot of that stuff, and just being with him and just taking everything in. Unforgettable. 10 out of 10. Well, yeah, 10 out of 10. I'm giving it a 10. 10 out of 10 would import American game from France again, instead of actually buying PAL region stuff that I can't play. Whoops. Unless it's on Switch, because that's region free. But yeah, I think, yeah, I know I'm going back and forth saying ums and whatever, but I really am trying to think if I did miss anything, but I'm 95% sure that was it. Other than the fact that, hey, I got to cook some eggs whenever we, like, didn't go out and eat, or even if we did, it's just like, hey, I'm going to cook some eggs. I'm going to make an omelet, because it's the only thing I know how to do. I don't know how to make anything else. Well, hey, eggs are nice. I like eggs. And I hope you guys like eggs too, unless you don't, then whatever. That shit doesn't matter. Okay, chat. I'm going to wind down. I hope you enjoyed me talking about this trip, and I guess also Shadow Hearts Covenant. I guess. This was just kind of a game that was here. Geppetto. Guess that is true. You can only eat scrambled eggs until your throat heals more. Yeah, I really hope that things stay, smooth in terms of recovery, Scott. I really hope so. But before I go, I do want to let you guys know that the next real stream, like proper stream, because this is just like a filler one, because I wanted to get all the trip talk out of the way and done. But yeah, that it's gonna be this Friday. We're gonna be starting Like a Dragon Ishin on Friday. That's gonna be a long boy, so strap in. And if I remember correctly, by the way, I have not looked at the docket since I got back. I'm pretty sure our alternating game is going to be 24 the game, I think. But I don't think we're going to do that immediately. So we might have a few streams where it's going to be just Like a Dragon Ishin first, before we start an alternating thing. Oh, and one other minor thing I want to mention. I will not be doing a grab bag stream this month because we're halfway through the month and this is like my first technical stream back. I'm not going to have time to want to do that. I'll save a grab bag for next month, and I think I'm going to do PlayStation 3 stuff for that grab bag. So I guess look forward to that. But yeah, I think that just about covers it. I'm happy to be back. Like, I loved France. I loved being with Varian and everything. I loved it. You know, But I'm just happy to be back and doing the stream shit again whenever I can. And of course, making sure I get money from work. Obviously, I need that to stay, you know, stable and have a place to live, etc. All the important shit in life. But yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys Friday. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hearing me ramble about my vacation. I'm surprised you guys care enough to want to listen to that. But I hope you all have a very good night. Want you to take care of yourselves. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, stay hydrated, get a good night's sleep, have a good morning breakfast if it's morning for you at your side of the world. I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Me buying an onigiri from the Paris airport. I would rate this maybe like a 4 out of 10 because it tasted really dry from the outside. Maybe I should just go to Japan or something for a proper onigiri instead of getting it from France or something. I don't know. Bye. Wait a minute. Chat. Oh, I hit the wrong one. God damn it. Bye. There, it's been a while. There's your soccer. Fine, I'm out of here. Bye.
Ronaldinho success!